morning everybody and welcome to Juggling January episode 11. Today I thought I would bring to you a morning routine in a slightly more professional way. So as you can see, me and Blue are just currently snuggling in bed. This is something we like to do in the morning. She's a little bit of a spooner, I must say. That is actually usually where she sleeps throughout the night as well. Just feel like it's a nice way to start the day. Have a bit of a snuggle, then get on the go. So one of the first things I like to do when I wake up is open up all my blinds, let the light in. Hopefully it's blue in the sky, sometimes it may not be, but just bringing some light into the house and popping on my fairy lights just puts me in a good mood. Here's Pop hanging out. Poppy's a little bit grumpy in the morning. Until she has her food, she's a grump. Another thing I like to do very quickly when I wake up is make my bed, because it makes me feel like everything's together, everything's made. Otherwise I just feel messy. When I walk back into my bedroom, I feel like I should still be in bed. And then obviously I pop my rainbow dressing gown on, pop my slippers on, get nice and warm. It's very cold at the moment, I must say. And then I pop the kettle on to get a tea on the go. So the kids are off out in the garden. Obviously this is their morning routine as well, kind of as well as mine. So they get out in the garden. Bluebell likes to have a nice little bark at nothing. Poppy likes to run around slapping people. Well, not people, but Bluebell. And yeah, that's usually her poop time. So next up, I like to get my breakfast ready. I like to make my cup of tea in my rainbow mug. Obviously, I love all the weathers. Look at me, I'm in moons, I'm in rainbows, I'm in everything. And then me and Blue usually just hang out on the sofa, have a bit of overnight oats. Well, actually, she doesn't, but I do. She watches me. Pop my rather peachy candle on. Just gives me a nice vibe. So another thing I like to do in the morning, which I'm sure you'll know by now, is my gratitude journal. So I've been doing this for quite a long time now, and I feel like it just incorporates positivity into my day. It allows my day to start in a nice positive way, you know, writing down things I'm grateful for, writing down things that I'd like to come from today, and I just feel like it's brought a lot of happiness to my days and also in my evenings when I fill out the second part of it. A new thing that I'm trying this year is actually not going on my phone until this point in my morning. So I've had my breakfast, I've made my bed, I've had a snuggle with Bluebell, and usually Niall too, but he wasn't there this morning. Then I go on my phone. So I feel like it's just a little bit of time for me first to get my brain going, have a little bit of me time, and then I allow my brain into the social media world. So one of the first things I do on my phone is check through the Peach Plan community. So my Peach Plan community is my Facebook page of all the girls on the Peach Plan guides, and it's just a lovely place where we all chat about everything to do with life. It's my favourite place. I'm not going to go too into it, but it's my favourite place. And the other thing I like to do on my phone then afterwards is run through my to-do list. So I usually write my to-do list on the notes in my phone, so it's always on me. I used to write it down, but I feel like when it's on my phone, it's a lot easier to carry around with me, and it's just always there in case I need it. Next up, even if I'm not going to the gym first thing, because actually at the moment my first thing to do out of the house is my dog walk, which you will see in a second, but I do like to get my gym kit out ready on the bed just so I don't ditch it. I feel like when my gym kit's there, when I get back, it just motivates me to get there. Because I feel like the hardest thing is getting to the gym, isn't it? But yeah, first off, we are going on a dog walk, so I'm just popping on some comfy clothes. So now as you can see, we're in the bathroom. So we're just doing a little bit of skincare. I've got my little cleansing brush at the go, and then I just pop on a few products. I don't really like to wear makeup when I go to the gym or when I go on a dog walk. So today, as you can see, we're just popping on some SPF, some moisturizer, a bit of a tint as well. I love my tint. And then I'm gonna pop my hair in a bun. My good old messy bun, it's my fave one. It's just easy, pop it up. And then we're just giving the teeth a good brush, obviously. So as I was saying, the first thing I like to do in the morning before the gym this year is my dog walk. Now I've always obviously taken Bluebell on dog walks, but I used to do it later in the day, but I feel like it's just a nice thing to do, have a little walk around. I usually pop a podcast on. It's obviously lovely for Bluebell, although she's usually half asleep. She's actually always the last person out of bed. But, you know, look at her. She's cute in a little coat. We're ready to go and we're just having a little stroll. And I just think it's a nice way to start the day for her and for my brain. Look at her, she's so cute. Look at that strut. She literally thinks she's the queen right there. And then obviously she gets a little treat when we get in, doing a little trick. So usually then when I get back, I'll pop my gym kit on, which I've left on the bed. and get ready to go to the gym. Now here's Niall filming away. This is Niall's usual little place where he does his filming. And today I'm actually stealing one of his energy balls, which is perfect for a pre-workout snack. Now we're actually just about to leave to go to the gym. Pop my little playlist on, obviously Ariana. And then we're gonna get going and we're gonna train upper body and abs today. So our first exercise in our workout today is a standing military press. So as you can see, we are pressing the bar overhead. This predominantly will work your shoulders. And the key points I'd say here is you want to be using an overhand grip, as you can see. You want to be engaging your core as much as you can. And yeah, you just want to be pushing above you, pause for a second and lower back down. I'm doing around 10 reps here and about 4 sets. So next up we have inverted rows. Now these are extremely difficult. I think I did around 7 reps. That's about as much as I could do, so I'd say just do until failure, whether that's 1, whether that's 10. So basically you're starting lying below the bar. You want to grab the bar, contract your abs and pull yourself towards the bar and then lower back down. Absolute killer. So next up we have a dumbbell bent over row. Now the key things I'd say here, you want to keep a slight bend in the knee and you want your back to be in a straight line, and then you basically are just going to pull the dumbbells up towards you, squeeze for a few seconds and lower back down. Here I'm doing around 8 to 10 reps and I think I did 3 sets. So next up we have a shoulder press. Now these are a good old typical on the shoulder. So basically, as it says on the tin, you're just going to be pressing the dumbbells up towards you. Try not to lock out at the top your elbows and then lower back down. Here I'm doing around 10 reps and 4 sets. So next up we have a lateral raise. Now I'm using plates, you could use dumbbells. I actually prefer the feel of plates. I always think just have a feel around, try some different things, see what you like best. And basically you are just going to be lifting the weight to your side, pause for about a second at the top if you can, it's very difficult, and lower back down. Here I did around 8 reps and 4 sets. So next up we're moving on to the cables, and here we are doing a face pull, which actually predominantly hits your rear delts, which I think are actually neglected day to day by most people, and they are very important. And basically here we use a rope pulley on the cable machine, and you just want to pull the weight towards you, keeping your arms parallel to the floor, and you really want to squeeze at the top of the movement. As you can see, I'm doing a big old squeeze. That's where you get the real delt in there. And then we're actually supersetting with this a bent over fly. So again, these are another exercise that are great for the rear delts. And I just like to do this quite lightweighted after the face pulls. And we're doing about 8 reps of each exercise back to back and then repeat about 3 more times. So finally on the upper body agenda, we are doing an arm superset. So here we are doing some plated bicep curls. So basically you're just curling the weight up towards you and lowering back slowly down. And then we are going to go into some overhead tricep extension. So again, we're doing 10 reps here. You want to just press the weight above you. Keep your elbows in as closely as you can. Do a little press. These are absolute killer. Can you tell on my face? I was dying. And then we are just going to finish off with a little ab circuit. So with my ab circuits, I tend to do 3 to 4 exercises within the circuit. I usually do each exercise for 30 seconds each back to back, and then I'll rest and repeat the circuit maybe 3 more times. So we're starting with some abductions. Now these look a lot easier than they actually are. Your body will shake, trust me. So you're just going to be abducting your legs out, as you can see, and keeping your body upright the whole time, not putting your arms on the floor. And then we're moving into a Russian twist. So you just want to follow the weight as you twist each side. Very important. Follow it. Don't look around. Just follow it. And then the last exercise of our circuit, we are doing, I don't even know what you call all these abs exercises. They're all a bit funny, but it's basically a sit-up, but your legs separating out quite far and you're reaching in between them. But yes, anyway, that's our workout today and our morning routine. I really hope you enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this new kind of style. I just wanted to give it a go, try a few things out. Bit of a profesh, not usually a me, but you know, we've got to try. Thank you so much for watching though. I will hopefully see you in the final Juggle in January on Thursday.